Starcom Mediavest is a globally renowned media and advertising agency that creates strong one-to-one connections between consumers and the world's largest brands. My journey started here at 164 Grey Street, South Brisbane, the home to the Starcom office where I completed my media and communications internship this semester. The best part about my internship was the variety. I got to work with different departments with a huge array of different clients, meaning I had different jobs to do every single day. For the majority of my internship, I worked closely with the account manager Alyssa on campaigns for Zespri and Suncorp. This was the highlight of my internship experience and taught me the most valuable skills that will greatly benefit my personal and professional development. For the Suncorp project, I helped collate media together to send clients, brainstorm for the client's campaign, create a client presentation, attend a meeting with an outdoor media representative, and research and adjust media budgets and schedules. These were fantastic projects to work on as I got a real insight into the role of an account manager, which is a position I now have a keen interest in striving towards. Throughout my internship, I worked with other colleagues learning the necessary skills and programs when working in a media agency. With Noreen as Senior Client Business Executive, I worked on post-analysis reports, checking booking confirmations against the media plans, loading campaign information into the finance system, and collating information on how TV activity performed against planned goals. This was the most challenging aspect of my internship, as it was sometimes difficult to navigate my way through the complex software programs I had no experience using. However, the Starcom team were always happy to help, and overall it was a great experience as I got a real insight into the numerous tasks performed on a daily basis. With an account coordinator, Rory, I also learned how to retrieve and analyse data such as consumer demographics and media preferences. This is one of the most important yet simple jobs, as it is vital to retrieve correct data to ensure your campaign is targeting the right audience through the right media platforms. I found working with consumer data very interesting, and working on projects with Rory was the highlight of my internship, as it gave me a real insight into the jobs I would be performing as a graduate entering the media industry. After completing my internship at Starcom, I have a much better understanding of how an agency operates. I also now understand the process in which a client brief moves from the various departments and becomes a finished product. So from this, I have learned to work with the various departments, therefore how to work in a team, which is very important, especially working in an agency environment. Throughout my internship at Starcom, I have learned how to retrieve data analysis, perform post-analysis reports, create a client presentation, create and adjust media schedules and budgets, and most importantly, managing a workload. In an agency, you have different clients with different campaigns, so it's extremely important to learn how to manage your workload to meet the necessary deadlines. In addition, I also learned a few things about myself. Before my internship at Starcom, I was leading more towards a career in events rather than media and advertising. However, after working closely with the account manager, I now have a keen interest for this particular role, and a career in media is something I will definitely consider moving forward. So here are a few pieces of advice for fellow interns that I found were really helpful during my internship at Starcom. Number 1, ask questions. If you don't know something, just ask. You'll learn so much more if you ask questions, and it shows you're really interested in understanding and learning about what you're actually doing. It also means you'll complete your task properly, which is a bonus, and your supervisor will really appreciate it. Number 2, try everything. Don't be afraid to work with different teams and departments you wouldn't normally be interested in. Internships are the perfect opportunity to see what you like and what you don't like. So take advantage, so when it's time to apply for jobs, you'll know which direction to go in. Number 3, be open. Share information about yourself, your passions, your career goals and interests with your colleagues. You never know the connections people might have. Just be open and honest and listen to others. You never know where it could lead you or the connections you could make. I'd like to say a huge thank you to the Brisbane Starcom team for such a fun and educational experience. In particular, I'd like to thank my mentors Alyssa, Noreen, Rory, and Kelly for their patience, support, and guidance during my internship, and for also teaching me so many skills and sharing valuable knowledge for future development. Overall, I learned so much and gained a real insight into the media world and working in a fast-paced, team-focused agency environment. Thank you.